Y'all, today we're going to take a plain old common item at Dollar Tree and dress it up. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Stay tuned. In my heads up video, I shared with you this Dollar Tree bin. And today it's plain white, which is fine. It comes in a whole variety of colors. A lot of us have a lot of white in our craft rooms, and this might just be fine for that. But you can use this anywhere in your home. You can use this in your office, your garage, your workspace. You can use these in so many different ways. And I'm going to show you a really fun and simple way to put a pretty dress on this. And here's what I'm talking about. I've already done one, and I used some of the Dollar Tree peel and stick wallpaper. I used some of the Dollar Tree rope, and I used Dollar Tree letters. So this is really a complete Dollar Tree project, and it was so easy to do. But what I like about this little bin, we have the words on the front. If that's not your thing, it's double-sided, so you can have it this way as well. Completely up to you. I added some chipboard on the base to really make it sturdy, and I covered that chipboard in some coordinating paper. Y'all, this is really super easy, and I really hope that you'll stick around and have some crafty fun with me. So I'm going to flip to my overhead camera to give you a closer look at what it is we're going to be making. But y'all know what time it is? It's time to make it. All right, so here's what we're going to need. In Dollar Tree, they have these plastic storage bins. Sometimes they are round, they can be square, they are rectangular, and that's what I picked out today, the rectangular white. This is about 10 inches long, but the project that I'm showing you today, you can use this on any size bin, and it doesn't even have to be from the Dollar Tree. So if you have a store that you shop in your area and you're not in the US, check out some of those inexpensive items that they might have, and then look at it as a blank canvas for you to decorate. And all of the items in today's project, with the exception of the chipboard, are from the Dollar Tree. But like I said, look around in the stores in your area. If you don't have access to a Dollar Tree, you probably do have similar type items that you can purchase to substitute. So we have our bin. I have some of that Dollar Tree nautical rope. I have my scrap piece of chipboard. Then I have some letters, and these can be found in the teacher section at Dollar Tree. This was the only font that I saw, so I decided to go with it. And then I have two pieces of the Dollar Tree peel and stick wallpaper. Now, you don't have to have your peel and stick wallpaper from the Dollar Tree. You can use whatever you want. You can cover this in contact paper. You can cover it in regular wallpaper if you want, and you can cover it with paper. So even though I'm using peel and stick wallpaper, it's not something that you absolutely have to be able to do this project. So I have two sheets, and I'll be using one full sheet and a portion of the second sheet. I am going to put it in like this, and I'm going to cut one strip at 5, 2 strips at 5, and 3 strips at 5 to start. And then we're going to take this and we're going to cut a piece at 6.5 because that'll be for the side. And don't throw these away because we'll be able to use them on another project, I hope. I have one in mind, so I'm going to save those. So now I want to bring in my second piece, and I'm going to go ahead and cut another strip at 5. Set this to the side. And cut another strip at 6.5. And of course, I'm saving this piece. So to start out on this project, we have 2 pieces that are 11 by 5 and 2 pieces that are 6.5 by 5. So I'm going to bring in my bin, peel and stick wallpaper. You just follow that dotted line to get it started. Peel away, peel away. And then I'm going to take this piece right here, and here on the side, I'll show you in just a minute. I want to go ahead and get it placed. I'm going to place it on the side. I cut it a little bit too long. And that was on purpose because I'm going to fold it over. But I'm putting it on the side like this, and I'm starting with the sides so that the fold over seam will be on the side and not on the front of my bin. So now I'll just go ahead and get that nice and stuck. We'll deal with the handles in just a minute, but there's that part, and you can already see that the peel and stick wallpaper really does elevate the look of this without even doing much to it. So then we're going to take our second piece, and y'all, all I'm doing is tucking it. There's a lip, and I'm doing a simple tuck under of that lip. And I can see that I can get some of that air bubble out. And now I'm going to take this and go over the side, and get it stuck. So now I can place it down like this, take my finger blade, and I'm just going inside, and I'm following the shape of the handle to cut out. It will not be a perfect cutout, but look at that. I think it's pretty good. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. Let's just go in with your X-Acto knife or finger blade or box cutter, whatever it is you use. And let's just go in, cut this out. And there's the second one. Now these little pieces here, I will throw those away. So now we're going to take our longer pieces. We put them on like this, and then we'll be able to wrap them around here. Now, because this tapers in, you might have just a little bit of white showing here at the top. That doesn't bother me at all. So I am going to peel away the backer. Make sure I have my wood grain going in the same direction. And then I'm just going to take this and put it under that lip that's at the top. And then here on the side, I am just going to fold over. And now my seams are on the side. And so that is why I put the side pieces on first, because I wanted to have this fold over seam here on the side and not fold it over here on the front. So let's get that nice and stuck. I'm going to go in and just smooth everything out. I want to make sure that it stays stuck. And if you feel like it might not stay stuck, go ahead and place some tape underneath it. You can do that as well. So we're going to take this last piece and we're going to put it down and make sure I've got my green going in the right direction. We'll take this piece, tuck it in under here, and place it down. And if you have any air bubbles, and I see that I do, I'm being very careful not to tear the peel and stick wallpaper because I have torn some before. So I'm just going to lift up, and then I'll just start smoothing down like this. And now I'm good. So we're going to take this, fold over, take this, fold over. Using my big old spatula to go in and get that nice and stuck, and then work those edges. And y'all, here is our bin. I think it's looking pretty good. It doesn't look like one of those Dollar Tree bins anymore, and it's about to get even better. So now I'm going to bring in my chipboard because I want to go ahead and cover the inside. So let's take this piece. I'm going to place it on the chipboard all the way at the edge there. And all I'm going to do is take my pen and trace. like that. Then I'm going to grab my ruler and my handy dandy finger blade, and I'm going to trim off about 1/8 of an inch. And now I'm going to take it, and I want to see how it's going to fit when I put it in this way, and that's going to be fine. So now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to cut off close to 1/8 of an inch. And then I'll do the same thing here. So I'm removing 1/8 of an inch from each one. Basically, I'm going inside of my tracer mark, and I'm cutting. So now I'm going to take this again and see if it'll fit. And it will fit. So we have a good fit, but we also have these little protrusions on the inside that stop this from going all the way down. I want my chipboard to go all the way down so that it will support what I put in it. So I have the chipboard laying on top of those protrusions, and I'm simply going to press down so that I can get the placement impression of where these are. And hopefully you can see that one there, but all I'm going to do, I have protrusion marks here, right here, right here, and right here. And I was able to get these by pressing down the chipboard on these little side pieces that are protruding on the inside. I don't know if you can see those, but they are in there, and that's how you can get this to fit. So I am going to go ahead and just take my finger blade and notch out. I'm just cutting straight down. I'm not cutting an angle or anything. I just want to get a cut, a slit basically, because then I'll be able to push this down on top of that point that's sticking out. So again, I'm just cutting that slit. And it's not an angle slit, it's just a straight slit on the protrusion mark that was made. So now I'm going to bring in my leftover peel and stick wallpaper. I'm going to peel away just a portion of this because I can save the rest. We're going to take this and let's put it down like this. And then I'll trim away the excess. And let's save this piece because it's a nice size. We can use it. Then I'm going to peel away the excess here. The excess here. And now I need to go back over my slits because I need to make sure that I have those slits going through the chipboard as well as the peel and stick wallpaper. So now y'all, we can take it and we can snap it into place because we have those slits. And now you should be able to see those protrusions that I'm talking about. We just want to go over those and get our piece nicely positioned on the inside. So now while my glue gun is heating, I am going to go ahead and place some letters. And on the first one, I put bits. On the second one, I'm going to put pieces, but I want them to almost be at the same height. Now, they might not be, and that's going to be okay. Now, each sheet will have letters on it. I needed to put my S down. So let's go ahead and place, because I want to make sure I get my spacing right. So I'm going to take this S, and we're going to put it right there. But I'm not going to stick everything down because I'll go back and tweak. And I just think this is a cute idea. You know, it's not, like I said, I'm not doing anything with these projects that is going to be mind-blowing, that is going to be earth-shattering, but it'll be fun. So let's grab this E. I think I'm going to have to move that S just a little bit. Set it right there. Let's take this E. Put it right there. Take our S. And put it right there. I was trying to get everything centered, but it doesn't look like I have it as centered as I want. But that's okay. I'm going to go with what I have here. I am going to take this P and just lift up and adjust it just a little bit because I think it was crooked. So now I'm going to take the backer sheet from the peel and stick wallpaper and just burnish that in. And y'all, I think that's cute. So now we need to add our rope. So I am just going to make sure that I have enough rope to go all the way around. And I do. I have a bad part on this rope where I've already used some of it. And I'm just going to go ahead and trim that off because it's going to be in the way if I don't. But I am simply just trying to make sure that I have some nice even placement as I'm putting down this rope. So I am going to take my hot glue gun. Let's start out by placing just a little bit of glue. Let's take our rope. And I'm just going to hold that in place because I don't want the weight of the rope pulling against the glue. So now I'm just going to add a little bit more hot glue. Take my rope and I'm going to stretch it nice and tight. And then I'll grab and press down on that part. And you can see what a difference that rope is already making. So now I'm going to take a little bit more hot glue. I'll go around the corner. We'll take this and we'll put it down. And y'all, I don't have a link for this glue gun. I get asked it a lot when you see me using it. This glue gun does not perform the way that I thought it was when I purchased it, and it does not perform the way that it was supposed to perform according to the product specifications. So basically what I have to do is if I'm working on a project that's longer than, let's say, a minute, I actually have to stop and put the gun back on the charger. And it's only holding a charge for me for about 1 minute. So that is one of the reasons why I'm not recommending this hot glue gun, or I'm not providing a link. And the second reason why is because the glue stream, when it comes out, is just so weak. Okay, so I am going to stop for a moment because I need to recharge my hot glue gun, and I'll be right back. All right, we are charged enough that I think I can probably finish the project. So I wasn't even able to get through this whole thing on a single charge, which I don't know why. Maybe I got a bad one, but I'm not a fan of this one. I like how small it is. I like the way it feels in my hand, but it's just not giving me what I thought I was going to be getting. So I'm basically just applying my glue. I'm going to hold this. We're going to take a little bit, put some here to come around the corner. And then I'm going to just keep adding glue and bringing my rope around. Now I am pulling my rope nice and tight as I bring it around. So let's just keep going. And let's pull this piece around that corner, and we're about to get to the back of this. And I can see this being in a coastal property. You can put shells on this. You can decorate it so many different ways. You can basically do whatever you want to do with it, depending on how you want to use it. I can see this being in a laundry room. I can even see something like this being used at a craft fair to hold certain items. It's cute and it's inexpensive. So now I'm on the back, and I am going to add some more glue right there, and I'm going to take this piece and put it right in there because I don't want to have a gap. And then we'll take this piece and just glue it to the top. So let me add some glue here because I want that nice and stuck. Hold it a moment. See if I can get this done before my hot glue gun decides it wants to quit. Then I'm going to add some glue right there. And I'm just going to lay this piece on top. So now I'm going to take my scissors and cut off some of my rope. I'm going to take these pieces and I just want to unravel them. Like this. Now I can see how long they are, and I'll do another little haircut. And let's do that here. And I'll do another little haircut here. Now I'm just going to go around and look for the cobwebs that we always get whenever we use a hot glue gun. I'm just going to pull those off. And now, y'all, we have another really sweet, really cute little bin that we can set out. We now have a place for those bits and pieces, and we did it by upscaling a Dollar Tree plastic bin. So I hope that this has inspired you to get some of those bins and decorate them in the way that you would want to. Like I said, you don't have to get these from the Dollar Tree. You can probably find them anywhere. But whatever you do with this, have fun. Crafting is never supposed to be stressful. It is actually very therapeutic, and that's the way that I find it to be. And I hope that it is that for you as well. So have fun when you're making these. Think of rooms in your home or a gift basket for the college-bound friend or relative. Easy peasy way to turn this into whatever it is you want it to be. So my friends, thank you so much for being here today. I really, truly appreciate it. And to all of you who are new to my channel, thank you so much for deciding to put your trust in me and subscribing to my channel. There are a lot of Dollar Tree videos in my video library, but I have a lot of other fun projects that are non-Dollar Tree in the library as well. And I hope that you'll take a moment to look at those and to watch those videos whenever they become available. But thank you to everyone who supports my channel, who's supporting me. Your positive comments really make a difference, and I appreciate it. So if you have liked this video, and I certainly hope that you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, y'all, these are the types of things that we do. We elevate the simple. And at this moment, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload a new video. As always, my beautiful, crafty friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.